everyone. Relax the body and bring the attention to the center of the forehead. And visualize here a little star, the energy which is the master of this body, the energy which creates every thought, creates every feeling. That energy is I, and this is my body. So sometimes in the whole day, we are so busy looking at the body, the role, the relationship, the position, that we forget the I who is playing all these roles. This I is called by different names. It can be called consciousness, it can be called light, it can be called soul, it can be called spirit, energy, which is running this body. So just bring your attention here and visualize, like we applied tilak. So just visualize a point of light here in the center of the forehead. And along with visualizing that little star, we will create a few thoughts. This is our first stage of meditation. So all Sevadharis will sit in silence, relaxing the body and bringing the attention to the center of the forehead. Can't hear? Can you hear now? No? Can everybody hear properly? No? आवाज नहीं आ रहा है. Is it better now? Now better? Okay. Everybody at the back? Everybody can hear now? Anyone can't hear? Raise your hand. Everyone can hear. So now let's do it. Seeing that point of light, we will have meditation music with that. And the thought which you hear, just repeat it to yourself in the mind. I, the being, am the master of this body. I am a powerful being. As you say this, feel what it means. I am a powerful being and powerful in every situation. I am stable and powerful in every situation. I am a peaceful being. Peace is my nature. Remind yourself, peace is my nature. I am a peaceful being. In every situation, I respond with my nature of peace. Remind yourself, this is my nature. I am a peaceful being. I am the child of the Supreme Father. And being the child of the ocean of power, the ocean of love, I, the being, am loveful. I am powerful. I am peaceful. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. We are living in a world which is saying, I want love, I want peace, I want happiness. We are living in a world which is saying stress is normal, anger is normal, fear is normal, hurt is normal. So we are calling the uncomfortable thoughts as normal, and we are saying, I want love, I want peace, I want happiness. Does everybody agree with this? Yes or no? How many feel that's the world we have created? And as we went on creating that world, pain here increased, but pain in the body also increased. So disease increased. And as we continued creating that world, pain in our relationships also increased. First, how many people used to live in one house? How many people used to live in one house? 10, 12, more than that also. And slowly what happened to the size of the family? So from 10, we came to 8, we came to 5, we came to 2, and sometimes only 1. Say me, my computer, my phone, my dog, 1. Because when I don't take care here, then my ability in relationships to be able to adjust, to be able to bend, to be able to let go, to be able to forgive becomes very difficult. And so I prefer to start staying in a smaller family. It's very difficult to stay in a bigger family. And people think it's difficult to stay in a bigger family. So it's better to stay in a smaller family. But if you look at the health of the mind is healthier when it's staying with more people. Earlier, not only one house had 10-15 people, but one village was like a family, which means the neighbors were also like family. Today, sometimes we don't even know who's living there, what is happening in their house. And we all became so confined to a very small family. And we thought this is better. Why to get along with so many people, handle so many different natures and personality. But when we were living in a bigger family, and even the community was like a family, we were emotionally, mind-wise, healthier. We were healthier. And the smaller we became like a family, over here our pain has increased. Because when we are living in a bigger family, we have to bend many times over here. We have to adjust with the other person. We have to do what everybody else is doing. We have to eat what everybody else is eating. We have to go where everybody else is going. So we have to do a lot of things which I might not want to do individually, but I have to do because everybody is doing. So every time I have to do what everybody is doing, even if I didn't want to do it, I have to bend. I have to adjust. I have to cooperate. I have to change myself. And every time I change myself to adapt and adjust to other people, the power of the mind is going to, what will happen to the power of the mind? It will increase or reduce? What will happen to the power of the mind? It will increase or reduce? It's like the body. One is that the body is like this the whole day. And one is the body has to bend many times. Pick up this, pick up this, pick up this, bend many times. Which body will be healthy? The one which bends many times, or the one which is like straight like that? The one which will bend. If the body is always straight like that, never bends, and then one day a situation comes and the body has to bend, what will happen that day to the body? It's straight for 50 years, it didn't bend. And then one day something happened and we had to bend this body after 50 years. What would happen to the body if it bent after 50 years? What will happen? What will happen? It will start paining here, paining here, paining here. People will say, why is it paining so much? Well, I had to bend today. But if that body is bending every day, then you can bend in the middle of the night also. What is it? Normal nature. So if I don't bend regularly the body and it bends, it hurts. Similarly, if I don't bend here, and suddenly something comes in my life which is not my way. I wanted to do this thing, it didn't happen, not my way. A child wanted to get admission in a particular college, worked hard, did not get, did not happen my way. Somebody wanted to go somewhere else and worked hard, did not happen, things didn't go my way. So if the mind has not bent and adjusted for many years, and suddenly at the age of 20 or 30 something happens which is not my way, it pains over here. And that pain is called hurt, that pain is called rejection, that pain is called failure. Not failure here is okay, but feeling that failure here, then that pain increases. I don't feel like doing anything. I don't feel like meeting anyone. I don't feel like eating. I'm not happy with my life. It has started paining here. And why is it paining here? Because I created a life where I did not have to bend, but life will not create that kind of life with me. So today, one thing we have to do, especially for your children. How many of you have children growing up? Raise your hand. How many have growing up children? And we have a lot of children here also sitting. Please make your children bend. Not the body, here. Here they are bending. Bend means say no to them. Don't say yes for everything. Say no means no. Today you will not get this. Let the child cry for 5 minutes, doesn't matter. But the child is learning everything will not be my way. Life will not always be my way. How many of us had to listen to a lot of no's from our parents when we were growing up? No's, no? We had to listen to a lot of no's. No, not this, no, not this, no, not this. Did our mother ask us every day, what will you eat today? No. They said, this is ready now, you can eat. Today we are asking the children, what will you eat now? And they will decide what is going to be cooked. Not that there is anything wrong in that. It is just that they are getting into the habit where they are choosing life. They are getting into the habit where they are choosing life. They are choosing what to eat, what to wear, where to go, whom to meet, whom to talk to on the phone. They are choosing everything. And if you keep choosing for 15, 20 years, and then something happens which is not as per your choice, then the ability to handle that is. And then somebody experiences failure, somebody experiences even depression. And this year, many children chose not to live. Very big number in the country. Why? Something happened which was not their way. Can life always be my way? Can life always be my way? How many feel life will not always be my way? It will not be, right? So life will not always be my way. I have to know how to adapt to different ways of life. It's like the road in the city. The road will not always be empty and straight my way. I will have to learn to go. Someone will come in the way, someone will stop in front of me. Sometimes there is a traffic jam. I have to learn to drive through everything. Life will not be like an empty road straight for me. So it is very important now that we are going to teach the children how to drive in life. Because last year was tougher. If we don't teach them, next year will be even more tougher. And the more they will get tools which are doing most of their work for them in the mind, they are anyways not going to have to use too much of that energy. When we were growing up, we had to do everything by ourselves. Now machine, technology is doing a lot of the work. So the mind power is not getting used. So we will have to teach them, otherwise their mind ability will start reducing. So are we ready to teach them how to strengthen the mind? Yes. And to teach them to strengthen their mind, whose mind will we have to strengthen first? Put the finger here. Always remember, this is my priority. What happened is, we made all this our priority. How many of us clean the body every day? Wash the body every day? Every day? We clean the body every day. We wear clean clothes every day. We clean the house every day. We even clean our cycle, scooter, car every day. And how many of us clean the mind every day? How many of us clean the mind Sunday, or whichever day is holiday? No. Not every day, not once a week. Clean the mind once a year. Any place which is not cleaned, what will happen? Suppose this big room is there. It's cleaned every day, but there is one corner which is not cleaned every day. And there is one corner which has not been cleaned for 30 years. What will happen in that one corner? What will happen in that one corner? There will be dirt, it will stink, there will be smell. So anything not taken care of will give a problem. And anything taken care of will always remain perfect. Today, 2025, already 1 month is getting over tomorrow. How many of us made any resolution on the first day of this month? I will do this year, I will do this year. Raise your hand. Raise. It's okay, nobody's asking you which one you will. And how many we have been able to live through it for 1 month? So today we will make one very simple resolution which everybody can do. And that simple resolution will be to clean the mind every day. Should we do that or not do that? Needed, not needed? Needed, very needed. If we clean the mind every day, how will the mind be? Perfect. Like we clean the body every day, body is perfect. If somebody has not had a bath for 1 week, can you sit with that person? Can you sit with a person who has not had a bath for 1 week? Why you can't sit with that person? It's stinking. 1 week dirt. What about minds which were not cleaned for years? They have so much pain here. They created anger there. They created stress there. They created fear there. And all that energy is there with that person. Who would want to sit with us if we are carrying so much baggage with us? And imagine if you had to clean the mind every day. Why do we go to a temple, a church, a mosque, or a meditation center? Why do we go there? The vibrations are what are the vibrations in the place of worship? What are the vibrations? Very calm, very peaceful. Because every day high energy words are said there. Prayer, meditation, introspection, very high energy words. The time has come that we have to make our homes like that. Yes or no? Who's ready to make their home like a place of worship? Clean, peaceful, powerful, where anybody will come and feel very nice when they come there. And most important, your family comes and lives there every day. Your children study in that house every day. And today most of the children are saying, we cannot concentrate, my mind is going here and there. We can't force them to push them to concentrate. What we can do is we can create a house where the vibrations are so peaceful that automatically the mind will concentrate. And all that we have to do for that is clean the mind every day. And keep that mind clean, perfect, white. White means there's no color of the mind, but white means there's no stain there. There is absolutely no stain there. Keep it very clean. And when we do this, we will suddenly find a very new mind. A very new mind. How many of us get angry? Raise hands. How many of us get angry? Achhe se. Nicely. At the back, how many get angry? What will it do to the mind? It will keep it clean? No. What happens when we get angry? Okay, one thing we have to decide today. When we get angry, who is getting affected more? The one who is getting angry or the one who is receiving the anger? Put your hands like this. Left hand, the one who is getting angry, shouting. Right hand, very quiet, receiving the anger. Creating the anger, receiving the anger. Creating the anger, receiving the anger. Whose mind is getting more pain? Okay, whose body is getting affected more? Creating anger or receiving anger? Acha, that is very clear. Good. So if the body of the person who is creating the anger is getting affected more, what is getting affected more? BP is getting affected, pulse is getting affected, breathing is getting affected. If the body is getting affected more, that means the mind was getting affected more. How is it that the person who is getting angry is getting more affected than the person who is receiving the anger? We thought it is the receiver who should get affected. No, because the shouting is for them. But the creator is getting affected. So this is one programming we are going to change today. Any emotion we create, it is the creator who will experience the emotion first. Can we repeat this in our mind? Any emotion we create, any feeling we create, any thought we create, it is the creator who will feel it first. It is like, I will pick up these flowers and I will give it to somebody else. Who is the first person who feels the flower? The giver, not the receiver, the giver. The receiver has a choice whether to take the flower, not take the flower. Hold the flower, not hold the flower. Keep the flower, throw away the flower. Receiver has lot of choices. Giver, no choice. To give, I have to feel it. I have to feel it. So when we keep saying, I want love, I want happiness, I want peace, I want power, we have to remember that we will feel that only when we are giving. It will not happen when we are standing like this, I want, I want. Is it possible to do all our work without getting angry? Is it possible to do all our work, take care of our family, manage our children without getting angry? Is it possible? Possible, not possible? Who's getting affected? Who's getting affected? Put your hand on your heart like this. Who's getting affected here also? My heart is getting affected. First my mind is getting affected. Then my heart is getting affected. Then of course other parts of the body are getting affected. Why? Only because I am getting angry to get something done. Can we try a different style? Just try. Say the same thing. We have to say the same thing, what we have to say, but can it be more respectfully? Can the volume of the voice be a little softer? And can it be said in lesser number of words? Close your eyes and see the last time you got angry. The last time you got angry. Just see that day. See properly what happened, who else was in the scene, who said what, and how did I react? How did I react? And when I reacted, I believed that this was a correct reaction. This was a correct reaction. I believed that. Now continue to look at that scene, and suppose the same scene will happen tomorrow. Same mistake, same person, same style, everything same. And now look at yourself. Can you handle that same scene in a little different manner, little different? Nothing in the situation will change. Nothing in the situation will change. Only the way I will handle that situation, a little different, a little more peaceful, a little more soft, a little more polite. How many feel it's possible to do it a different way? Same situation will come tomorrow. How many raise your hands? How many feel possible to do it a different way? Possible to do it different way? This side, possible to do? Possible to do? I did it this way. Today I feel it's possible to do it another way. And we decided that who gets affected when I create the anger? Here. And where else? How many young heart attacks this year? How many young heart attacks this year? So who is going to take care of the heart? So I have to say the same thing, but without putting the pressure here. Even if you don't want to take care of this, at least take care of this. This though we treat anyways, but at least take care of this. Every day I'm going to meet 10 people. Every one person can make a mistake. If every day I'm going to get angry, every year of my life, how long this will take that? This table is there. If every day I will hit it like this with a hammer, how long? But because I keep hitting it every day and the table is still fine, I say it's okay. Nothing is happening to the table. But every one hammer on that table is actually affecting that table. But it's looking all fine. But one day, one next hammer, and what happens? What will happen? I thought the table was fine. Every day I could hammer on the table. The table is not fine. It's getting affected, but it's not breaking. And because it's not breaking, I feel it's not getting affected. And because it's not getting affected, I'm working that way every day. And one day suddenly the table goes. Same thing here. Every time I'm shouting, every time I'm creating anger, even if it is not shouting, it is angry inside. Do we know how it is? We are not saying anything, we are quiet, but we are angry inside. Why did they do this? Why did they do this? How could this is also angry, even that pressure here. So we will not come to know the effect of this pressure because we can't see what it is doing to the heart. But it is affecting. And one day suddenly the heart says, enough, I can't take your hand feelings anymore. So we don't have to wait for that to happen. We have to learn from other people's experience. That I have to stay light and happy here for this body to stay light and healthy. And it's not just anger. If I create stress, that is also affecting here. If I'm creating pain, that is also affecting here. If I'm only holding on to some past things, not forgiving, that is also affecting here. Somebody could be very quiet, never got angry, but inside lot of anger affecting here. So angry is not just shouting. Angry is an angry, upset, unhappy mind. Is it possible that everyone every day will be my way? Is it possible that people will be my way? Is it possible your children will be your way? No. Children will be not your way, people will not be your way, family will not be your way, workplace people will. When we know that people will not be our way, we have to learn how to be with people who are not going to be our way, but be so that mind and body remain safe. But because we want them to be our way, we use that method to control them. But that method has not really controlled them, but that method has made me go out of control. So today, first homework, we are going to clean the mind every day. That we'll see how to do. Second homework, I am a peaceful being. Repeat. Repeat in your language, but say this. I am a peaceful being. See? Any language. I am a peaceful being. And how will a peaceful being be in every situation? I want peace, I'll never get. I have to be peaceful in every situation to experience that peace. It's like I want to eat. You want to eat, get up, cook and eat. You can't just sit and say, I want to eat. Nobody's going to come and give it. We have to get up, cook and eat. Similarly, I want peace. I won't get it from anywhere. I have to be peaceful in every situation to experience that peace. So every morning, a little exercise. Just sit and just repeat this a few times to yourself. To program here, I am a peaceful being. With everybody, how do I behave? Peacefully. You can be disciplined and you can discipline other people peacefully. Peacefully. Without putting any pressure, where? Without putting any pressure, where? Here and from today, every time we put pressure, we will stop and say sorry. To who? Here and here. If we stop and say sorry every time, we will change the way we will be. Because when we say sorry, we know we did it the wrong way. And when I know I did it the wrong way, gradually I'm going to learn to do it the right way. Who is the creator of the anger? I or the person who made the mistake? I. So when I am the creator of the anger, I know how to do it another way. So now on your phone, write this out, type it out. Or if you have a paper pen, write it out there. We'll forget otherwise. I am a peaceful being. And we will take this line many times in the day. Many times in the day. If you keep saying this line at least once every 1 or 2 hours, that's the first step to clean the mind. When I'm saying I'm a peaceful being, I'm cleaning thoughts of hurt, irritation, anger, because I'm creating another color on that. It's like there is a piece of paper and there is a black circle on that. And that black circle is very strong because I created that anger many times in my lifetime. Now on that black circle, we will draw a white circle. I am a peaceful being. I am a peaceful being. I am a peaceful being. It will not happen immediately, but after drawing a few times, the color of the circle will start changing. And when you are programming yourself, I am a peaceful being, because it is the truth, it will start coming into your actions very soon. And the first thing that we have to do so that we don't create anger from today, we will not consume any content which has anger. Ready to do that? TV, phone, any movie, any TV serial, any video, any book, anything which has anger, terror, violence. No. If I feel anger, I create anger. And if I feel anger and create anger, I give anger. And if I give anger, I don't feel peace. So first step, whatever you don't want to create, don't consume. Don't consume. Why is there so much anger and stress suddenly in the world? Because we are consuming from all this. How many of us were in that world where there was no TV? No phone. Phone to came after TV. How many of us were there that time? No TV. Many must be there from here. Raise your hand. No TV, no phone. Remember the first phone came, we would go to somebody's house to talk. Remember when the first TV came, we went to someone's house to watch. We are the last generation who has seen that world. And that world had more happiness and more health. We feel this world is more healthy, that world was not. That is because that time there were not hospitals and so much treatment, but overall health was better. Even today, the elderly generation is more healthier than the younger generation, yes or no? Yeah, but the younger generation getting more facility. But the elderly generation is more healthy than the younger one. Why? Because the elderly mind was more healthy than the younger one. Why? Because the elderly mind had no phone and TV. Simple. No phone and TV. No consuming negative content. No creating so much negative. No feeling it. No disease in the body. Longer life. Longer life. 80, 90, 100. Normal. What was normal age span? 80, 90, 100, normal. Now, leaving body at a very young age. 30, 40, leaving normal. How we changed the definition of normal. How it changed suddenly here. So when I'm getting angry with somebody, I have to tell myself, this comes at a very big cost. This is going to come at a very big cost. So how many of us are ready to change the content we consume from phone and TV? 2025, there's one thing we have to do. Otherwise 2025 will not be happier than 2024. It will only go. It's diet. What we watch, what we read, what we listen, is who we become. Like what we eat, what we drink is what the body becomes. What I watch, read, listen is who I become here. If I'm watching violence, there is terror here. If I'm watching a serial where everybody is crying, there is pain here. I have consumed. If I'm watching a video where people are criticizing, hatred spreading, I'm consuming hatred and negative energy. And I'm just going like this and consuming. So every time you're going to look at your phone, and every time you're going to switch on the TV, every time you are going to go to the theater to watch a movie, tell yourself, this is not entertainment. This is impacting my mind, this is impacting my body, this is impacting my relationships. Now choose your video carefully. It doesn't mean we don't to watch. It just means watch carefully. It's like food, no? We don't eat anything like that. But we don't stop eating. We eat, but we eat carefully. What do we eat? We eat only that what is healthy. Once in a while we will eat something different. Most of the time, healthy. Let's do the same thing with content. Watch, read, listen, healthy. Watch, read, listen that content which you want to become. If you change and take care of the content you consume, then you will have some power to change the content your children consume. Because their content is on another level altogether. And that is why their mind health is on another level altogether. So let's make this our pledge for 2025. No change in the mind is possible without changing the content. It's not possible. It's like no change in the body is possible without changing the diet that I'm eating. No change is possible unless I start some exercise of the body. I can't just keep sitting and say I want healthy body. So I just cannot keep consuming all that and say I want a happy mind. Not possible. How many of us feel we are addicted to the phone? Check. And how do I know that I'm addicted to the phone? Every now and then I feel like holding it. Nothing has happened, but I will again check. Anything new? I will go to the same application and scroll again the same videos. I will go to the news and again scroll the same news. And my mind is getting used to just capturing all this like this. If anything else gets lost, not so much problem, but if phone gets lost, panic button is very high. Yes or no? It's as if I've lost something which is most important in my life. Mera phone, where's my phone? Where's my phone? It's like panic. How many of us sleep with the phone next to us in the night? And we look at the phone first thing in the morning. So today, little steps to become happier and also healthier. Let's not keep the phone in the room we sleep. Because sometimes when we wake up in the middle of the night, that time also we see the phone. And definitely before going to sleep, we are sitting with the phone. And if I watch anything before going to sleep, then during my sleep, all those things go deep inside me. It goes very deep into the subconscious. So, we are not giving up the phone. We are going to use the phone very nicely, but use like a master, not use like a slave. Use for benefit. Don't let it affect our life in a negative way. Choose to use. You control the phone, not phone controls you. I know I want to see it only for 5 minutes, 20 minutes pass away. So who controlled? I controlled the phone or phone controlled me? I had chosen 5 minutes. And it is really not so much our fault, because that content is designed to be addictive. It's like you have a packet of chips in your hand, it is designed to be addictive. After some time, what do we have to do to the packet? We say, "Bas abhi, keep this away. Otherwise, I will keep eating it till it's lying here." Similarly, we don't give up the phone, we just start using it in a little different way. First step, the phone and the Wi-Fi and the internet should not be in the room where we are sleeping. It affects quality of sleep. Even that radiation, those signals should not be there in the room where we are sleeping, and definitely not there next to the pillow. Second, we will not consume content last 1 hour before going to sleep. Matlab negative content. And what is negative? Anything which is a little disturbing also is negative. And every time you're consuming it, you tell yourself, even my body is getting affected by what I'm consuming. We thought it was entertainment, it's actually increased disease in the world. Why is it suddenly that there is more cancer, there is more diabetes, there is more heart attack? Why? In a world where everybody is getting annual tests done every year, everything, how can disease increase when we are taking so much care? Because we are consuming so much onto the mind, which is radiating to the body is getting affected. 1 hour before going to sleep, who can keep away the phone 1 hour before going to sleep? How many of us feel like sleeping a little more when we wake up in the morning? That is a sign that I did not experience deep sleep. I sleep long, but I don't sleep deep. And why do I find the need to sleep long? Because too many things over here. And in spite of sleeping long, I'm not experiencing deep sleep. Our parents and grandparents used to sleep less. They used to sleep early. They used to wake up early, and they used to sleep less. We sleep late. We wake up at whatever time we have to go to work, but we don't sleep deep. Mind and body both getting affected. And we are the only generation who knows how our parents and how we were living as children. So we are the only ones who can do it easily. The children will not be able to do because they have not seen that life. The other day I was telling somebody, when you come home, keep away your phone. Anyways, how many hours are we in the house in the evening? We come back by 6, 7, and we go to sleep by 10, 3 hours. I think, keep away your phone. It will ring, you go, speak and come back. But don't just keep doing this. Out of 2 hours, out of 3 hours just goes into doing this, sitting at home. So I said, just keep away. And that person was saying, I'm very stressed, I'm very stressed. Just keep away your phone when you come home in the evening. He said, oh, good idea. I said, oh. After 5 minutes, he tells me, then what to do in the evening after coming home? I said, what to do means you are in your own house. He said, but what else to do in the house if we will not keep looking at the phone or the TV? That is how much that thing has. So I said, we at least grew up without the phone and TV. So whatever we used to do before, just do. If nothing else, just sit, do nothing. We never sit doing nothing. The minute we are free like that and sitting, we will pick up the phone. So the mind and the brain does not get any time to rest. And anything which does not rest will become tired, and anything which is tired will get angry. Even before going to sleep, we don't let it rest. And that's why in the sleep also it is not resting, because we put so much on the mind before going to sleep. So should we try this out? It's very easy. In the evening, when the whole family is at home, everyone is using the phone throughout the day. Just the time when everyone is home, 3 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour in the morning, 2-3 hours in the evening, just put the phone in one corner. When it rings, we go and pick it up. But we don't hold it like this. Anyone wants to experiment with this? How its life is going to happen with this? So basically converting the phone into a landline in the evening. How was the landline? In one corner. It rings, go pick up, stand there, talk, come back. Let one person do this in the house. And seeing your happier faces, other people will be inspired to do it. And seeing you happier and healthy, you will be able to influence your children someday to be able to do it. Because they were born with the phone in their hand. Which means they are holding the phones at a very young age. At which age are children being given the phone nowadays? More than the parents, the child knows so many things about the phone. Why is it that the child knows more than the parent? Because the child started at a very young age. So by the age of 2, they know this. By the age of 3, so they can do most of the things on the phone. And we thought, oh, my child is very intelligent. They know all these applications. How will they de-addict? When they got addicted as a child, their brain programming got created as a child. Our programming got created after the age of 25. Their programming got created at the age of 2, 3. Little children eating food with the phone. So one homework to change this whole coding here and to get back the family to be. Now, why relationships are getting affected? Because we talk less, we communicate less. Earlier we would talk, even if there was an argument, we will fight, no problem. 5 minutes later again we will talk. But now if there is a fight, everybody can pick up their phone, sit in their own corner and be with the phone. Nobody making the effort. Earlier we will say like, so much silence in the house, one person start talking now. But now it doesn't matter if there's silence, because with that thing in my ear, I'm surrounded by noise of the world. I don't find the need to go start talking, to say sorry, get everybody to come normal. I don't find the need for it, because the phone keeps my mind engaged. I don't need people. You don't want to talk to me? Don't talk to me. Earlier I would make effort. Okay, chalo, let's sort out everything. There is more impact of this than we have even thought about. We are talking less to the people in the house, we are talking to strangers over there whom we don't know also who they are. So first step, we're keeping away the phone when we come home. Who's ready to do that? Be that one person in their house to do that. This is the first vibration of de-addiction that will get created in the house. Like if someone wants to give up a cigarette, they are not able to give up completely. So what they will say, I will go and buy one when I need. I will not keep the packet in. And that helps to reduce it drastically. Similarly, we will keep it there, it will ring, we will go and pick it up. Second thing, quality of what we are consuming is going to change the programming here. So every time you're scrolling and watching, tell yourself, mind getting affected, body getting affected, what am I consuming? What is getting affected? Mind getting affected. Actually, you can write it on the phone screen. Wallpaper. My mind and body is getting affected. Choose carefully. Choose carefully. Don't stop watching. Choose carefully. Like we don't stop eating. We choose carefully. Third, 1 hour before going to sleep and 1 hour when we wake up. The subconscious mind is active. Subconscious means deeper layer. It's like if you're sitting on your bed and you're drinking a cup of tea and suddenly the tea spills off on the bed, the tea will first fall only on the bed sheet. But if I don't remove the bed sheet soon, then the tea will go into the mattress. The bed sheet is the mind, the mattress is the subconscious mind, deep, deep, deep. Once the tea goes deep into the mattress, difficult to clean from there. Clean from the bed sheet, very easy. First hour of the morning, last hour of the night, whatever I consume is going into the mattress. I will go to sleep, subconscious will open, everything it will consume. Why children? So much anger and anxiety. They study throughout the day. They go to their coaching class, they do everything. In the night, they sit with the phone. And in the night, they're consuming violence, thriller, crime show, and then going to sleep. So obviously there will be anxiety. To become healthier, I only need to change my diet here. So 1 hour before going to sleep, ideally no phone. If you still need to consume, then you will have to consume something which is very, very, very healthy. Very pure and powerful, which you don't mind that it goes into the mattress. In fact, it's good if it goes into the mattress. And during our 6-7 hours of sleep, what we put on that mattress, which means in the subconscious, it radiates to the body throughout the day and throughout the night. And so if you watch something heavy and go to sleep, morning you don't feel fresh. First hour of the morning when we wake up, again subconscious mind is active. Don't pick up and check everything like this. What happened in the world, what happened here, what happened. Nothing. If anything is important, people will call, and if there's no phone call, nothing important happened in the world. And third thing, silence the notifications on the phone. Not the ringer, let the phone ring, but the ting, 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 that. Because it's too many times. And every time it is giving that beep, it is sending a message to the mind and the brain, something important has happened, and our attention goes towards that. After every half an hour, 1 hour, we'll pick up the phone and see if anything important has come. Finished. Why should it keep ringing here? If I don't change the way I use the phone, very soon it will become difficult for me to master the mind and the body and the brain. So let's take a little U-turn. And we still will be able to do it, but it will become difficult for them to do it. And fourth thing, make a rule at home, no phone, no TV while eating. How many of us watch phone, TV while eating in the house? Whatever we are watching, thinking, speaking, while eating, the food absorbs those vibrations. And that is why we were taught that before we start eating, we used to pray. Right? So why should I pray before eating? I pray before eating because all those higher energy words of prayer, it will go into the food will get energized, mind and body will be healthy. Now instead of praying, I am watching. Distracted eating. Don't even know what I'm eating because my mind is over there. Can we make this a rule in the house? No phone, no TV while eating? This should be a rule. This should not be an option at all. Because it's only 10-15 minutes. How many people will make this a rule in their house? Your children will have to follow this. There is no option to this. Their body is also getting affected by eating with this content consumption. How much time it takes to eat? 10-15 minutes, and that also they want to watch something. Then that's a chronic addiction. So let's do it right from today. It will be a little difficult for them for 3-4 days, 5 days, 1 week. After that, habit changed. It does not take more than 8-10 days to come out of any addictive habit like this. And when we do this, it will start changing the way we will start thinking because content has changed. And some of us are even listening to something while cooking. Because that earpiece is there for everybody, no, nowadays. So again, listening to movie songs, listening to this, that. Not while cooking. With food, everything should be very divine. So while cooking, while eating, it should be very pure and divine, because the food and the water will absorb everything. It's the kitchen from where you can actually change the destiny of the family. And so the person who cooks has a lot of power. Has a lot of power. If you cook with a very peaceful mind, if you cook in a meditative prayer state of mind, if you cook and you're playing high energy words while you're cooking, let your kitchen have high energy words while you're cooking, then your food and water will absorb those high energy words, and those high energy words will start becoming the thinking process of the person who eats the food. If you're cooking with a troubled mind, then the people who eat the food will get troubled after that. So the cooking has a lot of power, and the way of eating is very powerful. And if we just take care of these two things, it will become easy to change the way we think. The power is in whose hands? Our hand. Fifth thing that we need to add into our life is a few minutes of silence every day. And that silence is going to start cleaning the mind. And silence means the first step of meditation. Just sitting, looking at the mind. What all did I create today? How did I think about everyone today? How did I speak to everybody today? We should have a little diary with us next to the pillow, where we should prepare our profit and loss of the day. Like how we keep an account, how much I spent today, how much I saved today. I need to remember how much I spent today, how much I saved today, how much I wasted today, how much I destroyed today. Check your yesterday. Check your yesterday. How much was waste of time, energy inside? The kind of thoughts we created, the kind of words we spoke, the way we thought about everybody, critical thinking, why are they like this, why are they like this, thinking about other people. It's just depleting this battery. So visualize this like a battery, and which thoughts are charging this battery and which thoughts are discharging this battery. Which thoughts are creating profit here, which thoughts are creating loss here. Which behavior is creating profit there, which behavior is creating loss there. Which behavior is charging the battery, which behavior is discharging the battery. Anybody can think which behavior is discharging the battery? Like anger was one. Anything else which will discharge the battery? Anything? Fear, yes. Negative thoughts, worry. How should I consciously be able to create positive thoughts always? Negative thoughts I am not creating anymore, they're just coming on their own, which means they're created so much inside that they just pop up on the screen of my mind. How should I consciously start creating positive thinking even in a situation which is not very positive? Today we've reached a situation where we can create negative thoughts even if everything is going fine. But we should be able to create positive thoughts even if nothing is going fine. Because that positive thinking is my choice and the negative thinking is also my choice. So for that, we will create a set of positive thoughts and we will repeat them every single day. And we will repeat them a few times in the day. And when we do that every day, we are taking our mind to another road. It's like we're used to going on this path. Suppose your little baby is just walking on this road. you will just hold their hand and say, no, this road. Then the baby will still go back there. Again we will go hold their hand and say, this road. And 2-3 times you do this, now the baby will walk this road. So now there are two paths in my mind. I can either create negative thoughts, I can either create positive thoughts. But I'm flooded with so much negative content, so negative thoughts is coming normal. So let me consciously create a few positive thoughts, repeat them daily, change the way of coding that happens here, and then my mind will start going towards the positive thinking in a natural manner. Again, take out your phone, let's type. Or let's write. And those who don't have both can just remember. Just remember. First positive thought is that I think positive only. This is my instruction to my mind. I only think positive always. Let's make that our sankalp. Which means I'm not even giving the option of the mind to go in another direction ever. I think only positive always. First thought. Second thought, my every thought strengthens my mind and my body. What is the instruction we're giving? My every thought strengthens my mind and my body. If there is one thing who follows our instruction always, it's our mind. So we just need to give the right instruction, it will follow. What was the first one? I think positive always. Second one, my every thought strengthens my mind, strengthens my body. Third, my every thought energizes my house. My house. We want our home to become like that place of worship which is very peaceful and powerful. My every thought energizes my home. Fourth, my every thought strengthens my family. Our every thought is not here, it vibrates, it reaches the other people. It will either discharge their battery or charge their battery. So if I'm creating a thought which charges my battery, that vibration will reach there, it will charge their battery. My every thought strengthens my family. My every thought creates beautiful relationships. We have to give that instruction every day. My every thought creates beautiful relationships. I bend, I adjust, I let go. It's simple. Say it every day to yourself. I bend, I adjust, I let go. It's simple. Because nowadays we are telling our mind, I cannot adjust, I cannot adjust. Why should I adjust every time? If I say this, my mind will never adjust. So I tell my mind, I bend, I adjust, I let go, and most important, it's simple. I'm giving that instruction to my mind. It's simple. And next, I'm respectful and loveful to each one. We are not going to give our mind the choice to even be another way. I'm loveful and respectful to everyone. And everyone means irrespective of behavior. Even if you want to say something strictly, it can be respectful. It should not be disrespectful, because when I'm disrespecting them, whose battery is getting discharged? Put the finger there. When I'm disrespecting them, whose battery is getting discharged? Whose heart is getting affected? Mine. They might not get affected, they'll only laugh and walk out. They'll say, these people to talk like this only every day. Remember, the receiver has a choice, the giver has no choice. So every time I'm respectful to people, my energy of respect is increasing. A receiver has a choice whether they take that respect, whether they take that anger, no, whatever, that is their choice. I'm being nice to them for, put the finger, I'm being, do this because it'll get recorded here. I'm being nice to them for whose benefit? For my benefit, not for anybody else. Because sometimes I say, why should I be nice to people? They are not nice. I am not being nice to them for their benefit. I am being nice to them for my benefit. Next. I bend, I adjust, I let go. Next. I forgive, I forget. I forgive, I forget. How many of us have something of the past which we're not forgotten? We have no, because we're not giving an instruction to the mind. In fact, we are saying, I cannot forget what they did. And we also talk to people and say, I cannot forget what they did. And people will say, yeah, how can you forget what they did? So we say that so many times, that becomes the coding. Whatever we repeat will become programming. Just repeat carefully. So what are we going to say? I forgive, I forget. Next. Everybody is perfect. Everyone is perfect. But everyone is not perfect. But I would want my mind to think like that for everybody. So that my mind doesn't go complain the whole day inside looking at everybody's weaknesses. Everyone is perfect. Next. Everything in my life is perfect. Give a blessing to your life every day. Give a blessing to your destiny every day. Everything in my life is perfect. I am safe. I am secure. My destiny is beautiful. And how is the body going to be? Perfect and healthy. If we don't change our way of thinking, just the environment's way of thinking will pull us down. Like we're sitting in this room. If we are 1,000 people sitting in this room has 1,000 minds' vibrations. Okay? So now for 2 hours, we're sitting in the room which has vibration of 1,000 minds. Will this influence us or not influence us? Like this the whole day. We are sitting in the office, we are sitting in the house, we are sitting in the train, we are sitting in the bus, we are sitting in so many places. That place's vibration affects us. And most important, the world's vibration affects us. Majority people on the planet, are they taking their thoughts higher or are they going lower day by day? Where do you think the vibration of the planet is, up or down? So I'm living in that world. If I don't take myself up, just this vibration will take myself down. That's why if you see, most of the time, the fear, the worry is actually not even yours, it's in the air. We meet so many people, they say, I feel a lot of fear. I say, but any problem in your life? No. Anything happened? No. Then why fear? They say, don't know. It's in the air. Post-COVID, one emotion just which went in the air was fear. Imagine for 2 hours, if 1,000 of us create fear now in this room. Okay? Suppose we come to know there is something happening in the city right now. Okay, something very big has happened in the city, your home is there, your family is there, but you can't go out of this hall. You're trapped here, but you know that something is happening outside. And we are locked here in this room for 2 hours. What are the emotions most people will create? Fear. Now most people will create fear, but suppose I don't have any family here. So I don't need to fear for anybody. But I am sitting in a room where most people are creating fear. Just sitting in that room, I will catch that vibration and I will create fear. So to remember that my mind is not just my mind, it gets influenced by the vibration in the air. So COVID, what happened? Not one country, not one continent, the whole world, not 1 day, 2 days, almost 2 years. What did we create? Fear, stress, worry. Those who had COVID created it, those who had family created it, those who lost family member created it, but all of us also created it. So imagine the globe, the air had fear. And 2 years is a very long time. Had it happened for 2-3 days, it would have been okay. But 2 years is a very long time. So COVID is over, but the air has not changed. After COVID, so many other things are happening on the planet. So the fear, instead of reducing, the fear is only increasing. And the children are affected a lot with this fear and anxiety, because in the air and low emotional immunity system. So every day put in your sankalp, your programming, I am fearless, I am confident. I am fearless, I am confident. So we are going higher. One more coding. I am grateful. Gratitude is a very important vibration. Gratitude for everything. Gratitude for everyone. Gratitude for nature. In this year, Prakriti, nature, has shown a lot of different things to us, right? Where there should be rain, there is no rain. Where there should be no rain, there is rain. Where there should be ice, there is no ice. Where there should not be, there is. So much is changing. That means nature has also started working things with us. We need to create a beautiful relationship with nature, with Prakriti. So I respect nature. Very important relationship with nature. I respect nature. And nature takes care of me. Every day say, nature takes care of me. And the last one thought which we have to put every single day, which will protect us from the vibrations around us, is that God's power and blessings is a divine circle of protection around me. This though we have to do many times in the day. Can we draw this circle right now? Draw the whole round circle like this. It's like COVID. It's everywhere in the hospital, the COVID. But somebody can wear a PP kit and go and treat those people. So the PP kit is protection from COVID. Similarly, enveloping yourself with a higher vibrational thought does not allow any lower energy to come there. So we should do it every single day. God's power and blessings is a circle of protection around me. So now these few thoughts that we have created, I am positive. My mind creates only right thoughts. My right thoughts energize my mind. They create a healthy body. My right thoughts energize other people. My body is perfect and healthy. I am powerful. I'm peaceful. I'm loveful. Create one nice bundle of high vibrational thoughts like this. And now that nice bundle is your instruction for programming. So like a little prayer, repeat this bundle of right thoughts every day. Every morning once, every night before going to sleep, because it's going to go into the... So if before going to sleep I create an instruction, my mind always thinks positive. It's gone deep into the subconscious. I've given an instruction, you always think right. So give these instructions once before going to sleep, once when we wake up in the morning. How much time does it take? Less than 1 minute. Is it good to spend at least 1 minute to clean the mind? Good to do that or not to do that? So when we are creating the high vibration thoughts, the lower energy thoughts are already getting cleaned. That's the easiest way to clean the mind. We cannot remove negative thoughts. We have to add high energy thoughts. I can't remove the hurt. I can just repeat, I forgive, I forget, I let go. I just have to add the positive one, the negative one will go away. Like if there is a bowl and there is something in that which you can't remove, just keep adding the water, what is there will automatically just go out. So cannot remove negative thinking, can add healthy thinking, negative will automatically go away. So when are we going to repeat these positive? First thing in the morning and last thing before going to sleep and just before eating. Let your food absorb this energy. I think right, I think positive, my body is healthy, I'm always happy, I'm always respectful. My life is perfect. Every situation is perfect. It will take only 30 seconds. The food will absorb those words, and as is the food, so is the mind. Jaisa anna, vaisa man. This is power. And the one who is cooking for you, or you are cooking, please put the thoughts while cooking. Put it for your family. And of course, in your thoughts only you can say, I am the master of technology. Yeah, say it. I am the master. Which means we are changing the coding, I am the slave. I cannot keep saying I am not the slave. It is I am the master of every technology that I am using. I am the master. So morning, night, food, and actually even water. Just 4-5 thoughts, but say high energy thoughts with water. The water that we drink, where is it coming from? Where has this come from? From the city. What is the vibration in this water? What will be the vibration of this water? It will be the vibration of the city. So if whatever is the energy of the city, that is the vibration of the water. So what happened during COVID? Lot of fear came through the water. Because the water of every city had absorbed fear. And everybody was just drinking that water. Water, vibrations, water 70, 75, 80% in the body is water. That water better be high energy. That is why water is used for prayers, water is used in rituals. Why water? Because water absorbs those prayer words. Water is used to sprinkle, water is used to purify. Why water is used to purify? Because water will absorb the word and then you throw it like, it's water. So if you just throw the word like that, it won't have the impact. You let the water absorb the word and then you put it like that and it purifies. So what about my whole glass of water? Will not it have words? Now imagine watching TV and drinking this glass of water. Watching the news in the morning, drinking your first cup of tea. The harm is not just what you're watching, it is what is absorbed here. It will become the energy. So, Just because before drink, hold your glass of water like this. Just visualize holding a glass of water. Do it right now. Hold a glass of water like this. Just 3-4 lines. I think positive. I'm happy. I'm peaceful. I'm powerful. I'm healthy. Drink. 1 second. You have just put your personal prayer there. You have put your personal mantra there. I'm peaceful, I'm powerful, I'm happy, I'm healthy. Enough. 4 lines. How much time will it take? 1 second. And no phone, TV while drinking water, tea, coffee, anything. No wrong conversations also while drinking water, tea, coffee. Wrong conversations means sitting and talking about problems. Water is absorbing. Drink your water, then talk. Sometimes we have water there, we are talking for 1 hour and we are going on sipping that water. That water absorbed all those problems that were discussed over there. So programming the mind is just not by what we think, it is what we watch, read, listen, eat, drink. These 5 things go in, they create our way of thinking. So we have to take care of all 5 things. Watch, read, listen, eat, drink. If we make all 5 high vibrational, thinking high vibrational become very easy. Very easy. Just watch, read, listen, eat, drink. And the simple way to make this happen very natural way is the meditation. Meditation is reminding myself who I am, shifting from ego consciousness to soul consciousness. And a very, very powerful thing that happens with meditation is creating a personal connect with the higher power. The easiest way to charge this battery, how do we charge the battery at home? What do we do? Connect it to the powerhouse. Connect it to the power supply. So connect your battery to the powerhouse, keep filling yourself and keep charging other batteries. So we need 1 person in every house who's connected to the power supply, which means who's connected to the ocean of power. So meditation means creating a very personal relationship with the Supreme Power, connecting to God every day, not just remembering God, connecting to God everywhere and filling yourself with that power. And then radiating that power to everyone throughout the day. So it's now the era that we are going through, meditation will be compulsory for us ideally. It's ideally need to be compulsory because we're just not sitting silent otherwise. So we need to do it. We've reached a stage where when we are praying, that time also our mind is going here and there. How many of us experience we are praying but yet the mind goes here and there and comes back? So when my mind has become so scattered that even while praying it goes here and there. So during the day what will happen in ordinary tasks? So I need to sit with that mind and energize it. That is meditation. Then when you will pray, your mind will be completely on the prayer. Focused. So 1 hour for the next 3 days is going to organize the meditation course at the center. You can write the date with you. It is from tomorrow, 30th, 31st, 1st. 3 days, 1 hour. And there are 2 time options. We can choose whichever time option suits us. One time option is 7 to 8 in the morning. And second time option is 6 to 7 in the evening. And it'll obviously be in your language. So you don't need to have translation there. 30th, 31st, 1st, 6 to 7 in the evening or 7 to 8 in the morning. How many of you got this card, the meditation leaflet? Everybody has this? No? Nobody has this? Did we give this to everybody? This pen. You have this? Okay, for anyone who doesn't have it, you can take it when you're going out. because it has the address of all the centers in the city. So you can go to the one which is nearest to where you're staying. Wherever you're staying, within 5 to 10 minutes there is a center. So just take out that 5-10 minutes, just take out that 1 hour, just for 3 days. And what was the time? 7 to 8 in the morning or 6 to 7 in the evening. How many of us are ready to take out 1 hour for 3 days? Please raise your hands. 1 hour for 3 days? Yes. Give this gift to yourself. Become the powerhouse of your family. We need one strong, powerful mind in every house. They'll take care of the house. Which means, what is the meaning of a powerful mind? Anything happens in the family, not small things, big things, crisis, one mind doesn't panic, doesn't get confused, doesn't get worried, only thinks positive when there is a crisis, only holds on to everybody with their powerful vibrations. And that one person can actually take the family through that problem into a solution. One person. And that one person can be anybody. Anybody. Which means if everyone in my house goes down, there has to be one person here like this who will pull everybody out. Like there is one person who earns for the house. There's one person who looks after the house. There is one person who cooks for the house. There should be one person who meditates for the house. There should be one person who radiates that power into the house. Then that family will hold on. Then, because we are going through a world where anything can happen suddenly. Suddenly. Today everything is fine, tomorrow suddenly. And what will happen is not in our control. But how everyone will be when what happens, that is power. So if your child is going through fear and panic, just put your both hands like this 1 minute. Put your child on your left hand, put yourself on the right hand. If the child has an exam tomorrow, or the child has seen a failure, or the child is feeling low, so the child goes like this, vibrationally. But when we see them go like that, where do we also go? We also go like this. Now this is what we don't want to do. Because if we also go like this, then what will happen to the child? And very soon the whole house goes like this if one person goes down. So now what do we want to do? If that one person goes down, we need one person who's living like this. And that one person will give power to this person and pull them up. So when you come to the center, these are all the sisters who are at the center. So they are okay, they live at the center. Though it's not very easy to live at the center, but you have to live with a lot of people there. But you will meet a lot of people at the center who live around you, who live like you. They work, they take care of family, they have children, they are doing so much work the whole day. So when you come at the center, just go and put your finger on anybody. And anybody means anybody. Go and put your finger on anybody in any center. And just go and ask them, what benefit by coming here? Which means what benefit by learning meditation? And you will find that each one will have a similar story. And that similar story is how their mind has become so powerful that they're able to remain calm even if there is a lot not happening, right? And they're able to hold on to everybody for them. So we need only one person in the house to be like this. And that one person will have to charge the battery regularly. And that charging is meditation. Sister, ye nahi mila sabko. Diya? How many have not got this? Please raise your hand. Acha, you got a bag? It's there in the bag. It's in your bag. So the date, the time and the address, all the centers are mentioned here. 5, right, centers? 5 centers in the city. So just go through that, look at the one which is closest to you. And there's a very beautiful retreat center in your city. I just saw that this morning. You must go and visit that. What is the name of that center? No, where we were this morning. No, the center where we were this morning. Where is that? What is that area? The retreat center where we were in the morning. What's the area? Manimangalam. Go describe over there on that mic. Oh, mic pe address. Everybody should come there to see that center.
Manmangalam.
Very nice retreat center. Very beautiful, vibrant. Of course, all centers have that, but that's a little bigger center. It's like a bigger center. It has a hall which can have 700-800 people. In fact, you should come and see the center, that if you want to do a program for somebody, you come there, use that hall also. Come, let's sit straight. We will meditate for 2 minutes, and then we will walk out in silence. And when you walk out, there is a book stall outside, where there are a lot of books which have all healthy content. How to meditate, how to think right. Just take a copy for yourself and keep it next to your bed. It's good content to consume before we go to sleep. It will go into the subconscious. So today, before going to sleep tonight, select right content and reject content which should not go into the mattress. Now bring your attention to the center of the forehead again. And see there a little star. I, the being, the creator of every thought, the creator of every feeling. I am a powerful being. My mind creates every thought the way I want it to be. I am the master of my mind. I think right in every situation. I am powerful. I am peaceful. I am respectful. I think right in every situation. I am the powerhouse of my family. See yourself at home with family. I am the powerhouse of my family. I radiate power to everyone. My vibration energizes my house. I consume healthy content. I consume high vibrational food and water. I create a personal relationship with the Supreme Power, and experience God's power and blessings in my every thought, word, and behavior. God's power and blessings are a circle of protection around me. Draw a white, light, divine circle around yourself. Being happy, being peaceful is normal for me, is natural for me. It's my nature. I commit for myself 1 hour for the next 3 days to learn the meditation to energize my mind. I charge the mind's battery to radiate that power to everyone at home. I am the powerhouse. I am the lighthouse. From tomorrow, 1 hour for 3 days, dot 1 hour, 7 to 8 in the morning or 6 to 7 in the evening. We will walk out from the hall in silence, and we will remain silent till we reach home. A few minutes of silence strengthens the mind. So just walking and driving home in silence. So we will not all get up together. Only as we are told, we will start moving. And in 5 minutes, this hall will get empty, but in silence. 5 rows in the front and 5 rows at the back will start walking out in silence. 5 rows in the front, 5 rows at the back will start walking out in silence. Absolute silence, as if there's nobody in the hall. 5 rows in the front, 5 rows at the back. Absolute silence. Next 5 rows at the back, another 5 rows at the back, another 5 rows in the front, but in silence. Another 5 rows at the back, another 5 rows in the front. Now everyone who's sitting can get up. Everyone can get up. And all the BK brothers and sisters can come in the front. All the BK brothers and sisters can come in the front.
BK brothers and sisters யாரெல்லாம் இருக்கீங்களோ முன்னால் வந்து உட்காருங்க. பாபாவோட குழந்தைகள் பிகேஸ் முன்னால் ஃப்ரண்ட்டில் வந்து உட்காருங்க. பிகேஸ் யாரெல்லாம் இருக்கீங்களோ முன்னால் வாங்க. மாதாஸ் பிரதர்ஸ் பிகேஸ் முன்னால் வந்து உட்காருங்க. அப்படி இல்லைன்னா கெஸ்ட் இருக்கீங்கன்னா நம்ம கிஃப்ட் வாங்கிட்டு அப்படியே வெளியில் போயிடலாம். பின்னால் யாருமே உட்கார வேணாம். ஒன்று நம்ம ஃப்ரண்ட்டில் பிகேஸாக இருந்தால் உட்காரலாம், அப்படி இல்லைன்னா நம்ம வெளியில் போயிடலாம்.
Check, check.
ஆனால் அவங்க எல்லாரும் ஹெட்ஃபோன் வைக்கணும்ல பிகேஸ்.
ஃபுல் ஸ்பீக்கர் கேட்கல. உங்களுக்கு டைம் எடுத்துக்கோங்க. அது நீங்க பேசுங்க. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. கேக்குது.
ஓம் சாந்தி. बाबा का शुक्रिया, दीदी का शुक्रिया.
பாபாவுடைய தீதிஜி அவர்களுக்கு நன்றி.
और आप सबका शुक्रिया कि आपने तन मन धन से बाबा की सेवा को सफल किया।
மற்றும் உங்கள் எல்லாருக்குமே ரொம்ப ரொம்ப நன்றி. நீங்கள் எல்லாருமே உடல் மனம் பொருளால் முழுமையாக சேவை பண்ணியிருக்கீங்க.
अब हमें इस सेवा को कंटिन्यू रखना है।
இப்போ நாம் இந்த சேவையை தொடர்ந்து வைத்திருக்க வேண்டும்.
कौन कौन ने मेहमानों को आज बुलाया था, हाथ उठाओ।
யார் யாரெல்லாம் இன்னைக்கு இந்த ப்ரோக்ராம் நிகழ்ச்சிக்காக கெஸ்ட் எல்லாம் கூப்பிட்டுருந்தீங்க, அவங்க எல்லாம் கை தூக்குங்க.
आपको ट्रांसलेशन ईयर पीस पे नहीं आने वाली, स्पीकर पे आने वाली है।
டிரான்ஸ்லேஷன் ஸ்பீக்கரில் கேட்குது இல்லையா எல்லாருக்குமே?
कान में नहीं लगाना।
காதில் எல்லாம் வைக்க வேணாம் எதுவுமே.
सुनाई दे रहा है ट्रांसलेशन?
கேட்குதுங்களா? டிரான்ஸ்லேஷன் கேட்குதுங்களா?
किस किस ने मेहमानों को आज बुलाया था?
யாரெல்லாம் இன்னைக்கு நிகழ்ச்சிக்காக இந்த கெஸ்ட் எல்லாம் யாரெல்லாம் கூப்பிட்டீங்களோ அவங்கெல்லாம் கை தூக்குங்க.
अभी उन सबको अच्छे से फॉलो अप करना है।
இன்னைக்கு அவங்க எல்லாரையுமே ரொம்ப நல்ல முறையில் இனிமேட்டு நீங்கள் ஃபாலோ அப் பண்ணணும்.
सबको बुलाना है सेंटर पर कोर्स के लिए कल।
எல்லாரையுமே நாளைக்கு சென்டருக்கு கோர்ஸ்க்காக நீங்கள் கூப்பிடணும்.
इसको उतार लो, इसमें नहीं सुनाई
இந்த
दे रहा।
காதில் ஹெட்ஃபோனில் கேட்கல, அதனால காதில் வச்சிருக்கிற ஹெட்ஃபோன்லாம் எடுத்துருங்க.
हॉल में है,
வெளியிலே கேட்குது இல்லையா உங்களுக்கு? காதில் வைக்க வேணாம்.
देखो ऐसे ही बाबा की मुरली, बाबा की श्रीमत रोज़ हमारे चारों तरफ है, लेकिन हम कान में अपनी मनमत लगाते हैं तो श्रीमत अंदर नहीं जाती हमारे।
பாருங்கள், பாபாவுடைய முரளி, பாபாவுடைய ஸ்ரீமத் நமக்கு முன்னால் சுற்றி இருந்துகிட்டே இருக்குது. ஆனால் சில டைமில் நம்ம காதில் இந்த மாதிரி போட்டுக்கிட்டோம் அப்படின்னா பாபா சொல்லக்கூடிய ஸ்ரீமத் நம்மளுடைய சொந்த வழி பிறர் வழியெல்லாம் இருக்கிறப்ப உள்ளுக்குள்ளே அது போகவே மாட்டேங்குது.
बाबा कहते हैं ये करो, हम कुछ और करते हैं।
பாபா சொல்கிறாங்க இதை செய்யுங்க இதை செய்யுங்க இதை செய்யுங்க, ஆனால் நம்ம வேறு ஏதோ ஒன்று செஞ்சிடுறோம்.
लेकिन अब समय बदल रहा है।
ஆனால் இப்போ நேரம் மாறிட்டே இருக்குது.
अब वो समय आ रहा है जिसकी तैयारी बाबा इतने सालों से करा रहे हैं।
இப்போ அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு நேரம் வரப்போகுது, அதற்காக அன்பான பாபா நம்மளை இவ்வளோ வருடமாக தயாராக்கிட்டே இருக்கார்.
बाबा ने कहा है ना मुरली में इतनी बार के चारों तरफ दुखी परेशान अशांत होंगे।
பாபா முரளியில் சொல்லியிருக்கார் இல்லையா, நாலாபுரத்தில் இருக்கக்கூடிய ஆத்மாக்கள் துக்கத்தில் கவலையில் ரொம்ப சிந்தனைகளில் இருப்பாங்க அப்படின்னு.
और आपको उनको सुख और शक्ति की अनुभूति करानी है।
அப்படிப்பட்ட அந்த ஆத்மாக்களுக்கு நீங்கள் சுகம் மற்றும் சக்தியினுடைய அனுபவத்தை செய்ய வைக்க வேண்டும்.
तो अब वो दुखी अशांत होंगे नहीं, अब वो दुखी अशांत हैं।
அவங்க துக்கம் அசாந்தியாக இனிமேட்டு ஆக போகிறதில்ல, இப்போவே துக்கம் அசாந்தியாக தான் இருக்காங்க.
और हमारा समय आ गया है सबको क्या देने का, शक्ति देनी है।
மற்றும் இப்போ நேரம் வந்துருச்சு மற்றவங்க எல்லாருக்குமே கொடுக்கறதுக்காக என்ன கொடுக்கணும், சக்தியை கொடுக்கணும்.
लेकिन उसके लिए अपनी स्थिति को कैसे रखना होगा?
ஆனால் அதற்காக நாம் நம்மளுடைய ஸ்திதியை எப்படி வச்சுருக்கணும்?
तो जैसे हम उनको सिखाते हैं कि ऐसे करो ऐसे बाबा हमको रोज़ सिखाता है ना, ये करो ये नहीं करो, श्रीमत पर चलो।
எப்படி நம்ம மற்றவங்களுக்குலாம் சொல்லித்தரோம் இல்லையா, இதை செய்யுங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு, அதே மாதிரி பாபாவும் தினந்தோறும் நமக்கு சொல்கிறார், இது செய்யுங்க ஸ்ரீமத் படி நடங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறார்.
थोड़े दिन पहले की अव्यक्त मुरली में था, श्रीमत पर चलोगे तो मैं जिम्मेवार हो।
கொஞ்ச நாள் முன்னால் ஒரு அவ்யக்த முரளியில் வந்திருந்தது, நீங்கள் ஸ்ரீமத் படி நடந்தீங்க அப்படின்னா நான் பொறுப்பாளனாக ஆகிவிடுவேன்.
और नहीं चलोगे तो आप जिम्मेवार हो।
ஸ்ரீமத் படி நடக்கலை அப்படின்னா உங்களுக்கு நீங்கள் தான் பொறுப்பு.
इसका मीनिंग क्या है?
இதனுடைய அர்த்தம் என்ன?
क्योंकि बाबा को पता है कि बाबा की जो हर श्रीमत है वो आत्मा को शक्तिशाली बनाती है।
ஏன்னா பாபாவுக்கு தெரியும், பாபாவுடைய ஒவ்வொரு ஸ்ரீமத் கூட ஆத்மாவை சக்திசாலியாக ஆக்குகிறது.
और श्रीमत पर चलने से कनेक्शन किसके साथ जुड़ा रहेगा?
மற்றும் ஸ்ரீமத் படி நடப்பதனால் யாரோட தொடர்பு இணைஞ்சு இருக்கும்?
और अगर कनेक्शन उसके साथ जुड़ा रहेगा और कोई बात आएगी तो हमें वहाँ से आंसर मिल जाएगा क्या करना है।
மற்றும் அவரோட நம்மளுடைய தொடர்பு இணைஞ்சு இருந்தது அப்படின்னா ஏதாவது விஷயம் வரப்ப அதுக்கு என்ன பண்ணணும் அப்படிங்கிற தீர்வு பாபா கிட்ட இருந்து நமக்கு மேலேருந்து கிடைச்சிடும்.
थोड़े दिन मतलब 2-3 महीने पहले मुरली आई थी जिसमें भुज के अर्थक्वेक के बारे में था।
2-3 மாதம் முன்னால் ஒரு முரளி வந்திருந்தது, அதில் புஜ்ல நடந்த earthquake பூகம்பம் பற்றி பாபா சொல்லியிருந்தார்.
उस मुरली में बाबा ने कहा, अगर आप श्रीमत पर चले होंगे जीवन भर ना, तो बाबा ने कहा आपका पाँव ऑटोमेटिकली वहाँ जाएगा जहाँ सुरक्षा है।
பாபா இந்த முரளியில் சொல்லியிருந்தார், ஒருவேளை வாழ்க்கை முழுக்க நீங்கள் வந்து ஸ்ரீமத் படி நடந்திருந்தீங்க அப்படின்னா உங்களுடைய கால் பாதங்கள் அந்த மாதிரி இடத்துக்கு போகும். அங்கே நீங்கள் தானாகவே ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக பாதுகாப்பாக நீங்கள் ஆயிடுவீங்க.
ठीक है बात
சரி தானே?
किस किस को एक्सपीरियंस होता है कि मुझको बाबा टच करता है, क्या करना है क्या नहीं करना?
யார் யாருக்கெல்லாம் அனுபவம் ஆகுது பாபா எனக்கு டச்சிங் கொடுக்குறாரு, என்ன செய்யணும் என்ன செய்யக்கூடாது அப்படின்னு?
देखो 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 कितने सबको वो टच करता है.
பாருங்க எவ்வளோ பேருக்கு பாபா டச்சிங் கொடுக்குறாரு.
और क्यों टच करता है? क्योंकि हमने उसके साथ क्या बना के रखा है? कनेक्शन.
ஏன் பாபா டச் பண்ணுறாரு? ஏன்னா நாம் அவரோட தொடர்பை இணைச்சி வச்சுருக்கோம்.
अब इस कनेक्शन को क्या करना है? और स्ट्रॉन्ग.
இப்போ இந்த தொடர்பை இன்னும் வலுவாக்க வேண்டும்.
भुज का जब अर्थक्वेक हुआ था तो एक बहन जो अभी सेंटर संभालती हैं तब वो 10th स्टैंडर्ड में थी.
புஜ்ல இந்த பூகம்பம் வந்தப்போ ஒரு சகோதரி அவங்க இப்போ சென்டர் வந்து பொறுப்பாக பார்த்துக்கிறாங்க. ஆனால் அவங்க அந்த நேரத்தில் 10ஆம் வகுப்பு படிச்சுட்டு இருந்தாங்க.
और उस टाइम वो अकेली थी घर में.
மற்றும் அந்த சகோதரி அந்த நேரத்தில் 10th ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் படிச்சுட்டு வீட்டில் தனியாக இருந்தாங்க.
और अर्थक्वेक कितनी देर का होता है? 1-2 मिनट का.
பூகம்பம் எத்தனை நேரத்துக்கு இருக்கும்? 1 நிமிஷம் 2 நிமிஷம்.
1-2 मिनट में आप बाबा रूम में जाके योग नहीं कर सकते.
1 or 2 மினிட்ஸில் நீங்கள் பாபா ரூம் வரைக்கும் போயிட்டு யோகாலாம் பண்ண முடியாது.
इमीडिएट डिसीजन चाहिए क्या करना है अभी.
உடனடியாக ஒரு தீர்வு தேவைப்படும், இப்போ நான் என்ன செய்யணும் அப்படின்னு.
तो अगर आप 2nd फ्लोर या 3rd फ्लोर पे हो और अर्थक्वेक आता है तो लॉजिकली हमें बाहर जाना चाहिए.
2nd 3rd ஃப்ளோரில் நீங்கள் இருக்கீங்க எர்த்குவேக் வரக்கூடிய நேரத்தில் அப்படின்னா லாஜிக்கலி நம்ம அங்கேருந்து வெளியில் போகணும்.
राइट, बाहर जाना चाहिए ना.
சரிதானே? முதல்ல வெளியில் வரணும் இல்லையா?
उस बच्चे को 10th स्टैंडर्ड में बच्चा ही होता है, उस बच्चे को ऐसे थॉट आया नहीं बाहर नहीं जाना है, टेबल के नीचे जाओ.
அந்த குழந்தைக்கு அந்த நேரத்தில் 10வது படிக்கிறவங்க அப்படின்னா இப்போ குழந்தைன்னு தானே சொல்லுவாங்க. ஸோ அப்போ அந்த குழந்தைக்கு அந்த நேரத்தில் டக்குன்னு ஒரு டச்சிங் ஒரு எண்ணம் வந்தது, வெளியில் போகாத டேபிளுக்கு கீழே போ அப்படின்னு.
ये सब कुछ आधे 1 मिनट के अंदर होना होता है.
இதெல்லாம் அரை நிமிஷம் 1 நிமிஷத்துக்குள்ளே நடக்கக்கூடிய விஷயங்கள்.
तो बोली मुझको एक ही थॉट आई, टेबल के अंदर नीचे जाओ.
எனக்கு அப்போ அவங்க சொல்கிறாங்க எனக்கு ஒரே எண்ணம் தான் வந்தது, டேபிளுக்கு கீழே போ அப்படின்னு.
और जब सब कुछ हुआ फिर जब बाहर आए तो वो बिल्डिंग जिसमें वो थी वो तो काफ़ी हद तक खड़ी ही हुई थी, लेकिन आसपास की जो बिल्डिंग थी वो गिर गई थी. तो बहुत लोग जो बाहर गए थे वो उसके नीचे आ गए थे.
அப்போ அந்த டைமில் வந்து பார்த்திங்கனாக்கா அந்த எல்லா விஷயங்கள்லாம் நடந்து முடிஞ்ச உடனே அக்கம் பக்கத்தில் இருக்கிறவங்கெல்லாம் நிறைய பேர் அந்த பில்டிங்கை விட்டு வெளியிலலாம் வந்திருந்தாங்க. ஆனால் அந்த பில்டிங்கெல்லாம் பார்த்திங்கன்னா கீழே விழுந்துச்சு, அதில் அவங்க பாதிக்கப்பட்டாங்க. ஆனால் இவங்க வந்து எந்த பில்டிங்கில் இருந்தாங்களோ அது ஒரு எல்லை வரைக்கும் வந்து டிஸ்டர்ப் ஆகிருந்தது. ஆனாலும் அது நல்லா இருந்தது, நின்றுட்டு இருந்தது அந்த பில்டிங் கீழே விழாமல்.
ஸோ கேச்சிங் பவர்.
ஸோ பாபாவுடைய கேச்சிங் பவர்.
एंड ये कैचिंग पावर सिर्फ बाहर की परिस्थितियों में हम सेफ रहे उसके लिए नहीं है. बाहर तो अब जो होगा वो तो नहीं है.
மற்றும் இந்த கேச்சிங் பவர் வெளியில் நடக்கக்கூடிய சூழ்நிலைகளுக்கான மட்டும் வந்து கிடையாது. ஏன்னா இது வந்து வெளியில் மட்டும் இனிமேட்டு விஷயங்கள் நடக்க போகிறது கிடையாது.
लेकिन आंतरिक स्थिति में कैसे रहना है? सेफ.
ஆனால் உள்ளார்ந்த மனநிலையில் கூட நான் எப்படி இருக்கணும்? பாதுகாப்பாக இருக்கணும்.
सेफ मतलब पावरफुल.
பாதுகாப்பாக அப்படின்னா சக்திசாலியாக இருக்கணும்.
शरीर छोड़ना है तो कैसे छोड़ना है?
உடலை விடணும்னா எப்படி விடணும்?
बताओ कैसे छोड़ना है?
சொல்லுங்கள் எப்படி விடணும்?
शरीर छोड़ना है वो तो छोड़ना ही है. घर जाने का टाइम आ गया,
உடலை விடணும்.
कैसे छोड़ना है?
விட்டு தானே ஆகணும், வீட்டுக்கு போகிறதுக்கான நேரம் வந்துருச்சு. அப்போ உடலை எப்படி விடணும்?
कैसे छोड़ना है?
எப்படி விடணும் உடலை?
बाबा ने कहा शरीर भी छोड़ेंगे तो खुशी खुशी छोड़ना है.
பாபா சொல்லியிருக்காங்க உடலை விட்டால் கூட சந்தோஷம் குஷியோட விடணும்னு சொல்லியிருக்கார்.
मतलब स्थिति कैसी रहनी चाहिए?
மத அர்த்தம் மீனிங் எப்படி மீனிங் நம்ம ஸ்திதி எப்படி இருக்கணும்? சக்திசாலியாக இருக்கணும்.
इसलिए आज इतनी सेवा की है, दुआएं मिलती हैं, तो आज एक संकल्प करें, मुझे आज क्या करना है और एक चीज़ जिससे मेरी स्थिति और ऊपर जाएगी.
அதனால் இன்றைக்கி இவ்வளோ நிறைய சேவை பண்ணியிருக்கீங்க, இன்றைக்கி இன்னொரு சங்கல்பத்தை பண்ணணும். இன்றைக்கி நான் அந்த மாதிரி என்ன செய்யலாம், அதன் மூலமாக என்னுடைய ஸ்திதி இன்னும் மேலே உயர்வாக ஆகும்.
मुझे कौन सी श्रीमत को फॉलो करना है जो हम नहीं कर रहे हैं?
நான் எந்த ஒரு ஸ்ரீமத்தை இன்னும் கடைப்பிடிக்கணும், அதை நான் இப்போ பண்ணுறதில்ல.
क्योंकि अगर श्रीमत पे चले तो वो जिम्मेवार है।
ஏன்னா ஸ்ரீமத் படி நடந்தாக்க அவர் பொறுப்பாளர் ஆகிவிடுவார்.
तो वो जिम्मेवार है मतलब हमारी स्थिति बहुत अच्छी रहेगी श्रीमत पर चले।
அவர் பொறுப்பாளர் அப்படின்னாக்க என்னுடைய ஸ்திதி ரொம்ப நல்லாக இருக்கும் ஸ்ரீமத் படி நடந்தோன்னா.
तो सारी श्रीमत पर चलने के लिए पहली श्रीमत है मुरली क्लास आना।
முழு அப்போ ஸ்ரீமத் படி நடக்கணும்னா அதில் முதல் ஸ்ரீமத் என்னென்னா கிளாஸுக்கு முரளி கிளாஸ்க்கு வரணும்.
हर रोज,
ஒவ்வொரு நாளும்.
थर्सडे नहीं,
வியாழன் கிடையாது.
टोली के दिन नहीं,
டோலி வாலை கொடுக்குற நாள் மட்டும் கிடையாது.
कभी नहीं,
அப்பப்போ மட்டும் இல்லை,
रोज।
தினந்தோறும்.
क्योंकि रोज सेंटर पर आने से हमारी स्थिति सेंटर की वाइब्रेशन से और ऊंची होती जाती है।
ஏன்னா தினந்தோறும் நம்ம சென்டருக்கு வரதுனால சென்டரினுடைய வைப்ரேஷன் மூலமாக நம்மளுடைய மனநிலை இன்னும் மேலே உயர்ந்து விடுகிறது.
कलयुग में वाइब्रेशन कहाँ जा रहा है?
கலியுகத்தோட வைப்ரேஷன் எங்கே போயிட்டுருக்குது? கீழே தான் இறங்குது.
हमें कहाँ जाना है? ऊपर।
நம்ம எங்கே போகணும்? மேலே.
उसके लिए अपनी स्थिति को किधर लेके जाना पड़ेगा? ऊपर।
அதற்காக என்னுடைய ஸ்திதியை நான் எங்கே கொண்டு போகணும்? மேலே ஆக்கணும்.
रहना किधर है? कलयुग में।
ஆனால் எங்கே இருக்கணும்? கலியுகத்தில் தான்.
तो उसकी वाइब्रेशन का तो असर हम पर पड़ेगा ही।
அப்போ கண்டிப்பாக கலியுகத்தினுடைய சூழலுடைய அந்த ஒரு தாக்கம் என் மீது ஏற்பட தான் செய்யும்.
उसके लिए हर रोज डुबकी लगाने जाना है।
அதனால் தினந்தோறும் முக்குவதற்காக செல்ல வேண்டும்.
जाना ना डुबकी लगाने?
போகணுன்னு தானே முக்கி வர்றதுக்காக போகணும்ல.
किस में डुबकी लगाने जा रहे हैं? बाबा की वाइब्रेशन, संगठन की शक्ति में रोज डुबकी लगानी है।
எதில் போய் முக்கிட்டுறதுக்காக போகணும்? பாபாவுடைய அந்த குழுவில் அவருடைய சக்தியில் முக்கி ஏந்திரிக்கிறதுக்காக போயிட்டு வரணும்.
आज की मुरली में बाबा ने कहा माया आपका अप्रैल फूल बनाया।
இன்னைக்கு முரளியில் பாபா சொல்லியிருக்காங்க மாயா உங்களை ஏப்ரல் ஃபுல் ஆக்கி வச்சிருக்கு.
पढ़ी थी मुरली?
முரளியை படிச்சிருந்தீங்களா?
लास्ट पेज पे है, लास्ट पैराग्राफ में।
கடைசி பேஜில் கடைசி பேராகிராஃப்.
माया ने आपका अप्रैल फूल बनाया।
மாயா உங்களை ஏப்ரல் ஃபுல்லாக ஆக்கிருச்சு.
माया ने अप्रैल फूल बनाया मतलब क्या?
அப்படின்னா என்ன அர்த்தம்?
मतलब हमें लगा कुछ और लेकिन था कुछ और, वो होता है अप्रैल फूल।
அதாவது ஏப்ரல் ஃபுல் அப்படின்னா எனக்கு ஒன்று தோணுச்சு ஆனால் அது வேறு ஏதோ ஒன்றுவா இருக்கும், அது பேர் தான் ஏப்ரல் ஃபுல்.
तो हम घर बैठ के मुरली सुनते हैं, पढ़ते हैं, हमें लगता है हम श्रीमत पर चल रहे हैं, लेकिन वाइब्रेशंस बढ़ती नहीं घर में बैठकर, तो वो अप्रैल फूल ही बन गया ना फिर तो।
நம்ம நினைக்கிறோம் வீட்டில் உட்காந்து முரளி படிக்கிறேன் கேட்குறேன் அப்போ நான் ஸ்ரீமத் படி நடக்கிறேன் அப்படின்னு. ஆனால் என்னுடைய ஸ்திதி என்னுடைய மனநிலை மேலே உயரலை அப்படின்னா என்ன அர்த்தம்? அப்போ அதை மாயா ஏப்ரல் ஃபுல் ஆக்கிடுச்சு தானே.
जब वो वाइब्रेशन की स्थिति की ज़रूरत होगी हमारे पास नहीं होगी, क्योंकि हम रोज़ घर बैठे हुए थे।
எப்போ வைப்ரேஷன்ஸனுடைய அந்த ஸ்திதி எனக்கு தேவைப்படுதோ அந்த டைமில் என்கிட்ட இருக்காது, ஏன்னா நான் தினந்தோறும் வீட்டில் உட்காந்து படித்து கேட்டுட்டு இருந்தேன்.
इसलिए आज इस एक श्रीमत को पक्का करें और अप्रैल फूल माया को बनाने नहीं दे।
அதனால் இன்றைக்கி இந்த ஒரு நாளில் நம்ம இந்த ஸ்ரீமத்தை நல்லா பக்கா பண்ணிக்கலாம் மற்றும் மாயாவை ஏப்ரல் ஃபுல் ஆக்கிறதுக்கு விடக்கூடாது.
माया क्या कहती? इसमें क्या है, घर में भी तो सुन सकते हैं।
மாயா என்ன சொல்லுது? இதில் என்ன இருக்குது? வீட்டில் கூட தானே கேட்கலாம் உட்காந்துட்டு.
काम करते हुए भी सुन सकते हैं।
வேலை பண்ணிகிட்டே கூட கேட்க முடியும்.
ये सब अप्रैल फूल है।
இது எல்லாமே மாயாவோட ஏப்ரல் ஃபுல்.
माया को बोलो श्रीमत है।
மாயாக்கு சொல்லுங்கள் ஸ்ரீமத் என்ன?
सुबह सुबह सेंटर के वायुमंडल में और संगठन की शक्ति में मुरली सुनना ही श्रीमत है।
காலங்காத்தால் சென்டர்னுடைய வாயுமண்டலத்தில் அந்த சங்கடன் குழுவில் போய் கேட்கறது தான் முரளி.
कौन कौन रोज सेंटर नहीं आते हैं वो हाथ उठाओ।
யார் யாரெல்லாம் டெய்லி சென்டருக்கு முரளிக்காக போகிறது இல்லை அவங்க எல்லாம் கை தூக்குங்க.
एक बार उठाओ, कोई बात नहीं है।
ஒரு தடவை கை தூக்குங்க, பரவாயில்ல.
कुछ नहीं है हाथ उठाने में, हम परिवार बैठा है।
இங்கே நம்மளுடைய குடும்பம் தான் உட்காந்துருக்கு, அதனால் ஒன்றும் பிரச்சனை இல்லை, கை தூக்குங்க.
क्या हम एक महीने के लिए करके देख सकते हैं कि हमारे अंदर कोई फ़र्क आता है या नहीं आता है?
நம்ம இன்னும் ஒரு மாதத்துக்காக ஒரு மாற்றத்தை செஞ்சு பார்க்க முடியுமா? எனக்குள்ள மாற்றம் வருதா இல்லையான்னு பார்க்கறதுக்காக.
आज 30 तारीख है, 26 फरवरी को शिवरात्रि है। 26 दिन रोज़ मुरली आओ, और फिर शिवरात्रि के दिन डिसाइड करो कुछ फ़र्क था मुरली सुनने में या नहीं था.
இன்றைக்கி 30 ஜனவரி, சிவராத்திரி 26 பிப்ரவரி வருது. இந்த 26 நாள் டெய்லி கிளாஸ்க்கு வந்து பாருங்கள். அப்புறம் 26 பிப்ரவரி சிவராத்திரி அன்றைக்கி நீங்கள் தீர்மானம் பண்ணுங்கள். பாருங்கள் எனக்குள்ளே ஏதாவது ஸ்திதியில் வித்தியாசம் ஏற்படுதா இல்லையா அப்படின்னு.
नहीं फ़र्क लगा घर बैठ जाओ.
உங்களுக்கு வித்தியாசம் எதுவுமே என்னோடய ஸ்திதியில் இம்ப்ரூவ்மெண்ட் தெரியல அப்படின்னா நீங்கள் வீட்டில் உட்காந்துக்கோங்க.
घर पर सुनो, नो प्रॉब्लम.
வீட்லேயே உட்காந்து கேளுங்க, பிரச்சனையே இல்லை.
फ़र्क लगा तो अपने आप ही रोज़ आ जाओगे उसके बाद.
உங்களுக்கு ஸ்திதியில் வித்தியாசம் தெரிஞ்சது, முன்னேற்றம் தெரிஞ்சதுன்னா தானாகவே நீங்கள் வீட்டில் உட்கார்ந்து விட்டுட்டு சென்டருக்கு வந்துடுவீங்க.
इस समय परिवार को भी वाइब्रेशन की ज़रूरत है.
இந்த நேரத்தில் இந்த ஈஸ்வரிய குடும்பத்துக்கும் வைப்ரேஷனுடைய தேவை இருக்கிறது.
तो सेंटर पर आओ, वाइब्रेशन का प्रसाद लो और घर जाके वो प्रसाद ऑटोमेटिकली सबको मिलता है फिर.
அதனால் சென்டருக்கு வாங்க, வைப்ரேஷனுடைய பிரசாதத்தை பெற்றுக்கொள்ளுங்கள் மற்றும் வீட்டுக்கு போய் மற்றவர்களுக்கு தானாகவே அந்த வைப்ரேஷனுடைய பிரசாதம் கிடைச்சிடும்.
घर से एक जने को तो जाना पड़ेगा ना प्रसाद लेने. प्रसाद अपने आप थोड़ी घर आता है.
பிரசாதத்தை வாங்கிக்கணும்னா வீட்டிலேருந்து ஒரு ஆளாவது கண்டிப்பாக போகணும்ல. பிரசாதம் தானாகவே அப்படியே வீட்டுக்கு வந்து சேருமா என்ன?
जब हम मंदिर से प्रसाद लेते हैं फिर जो मिलता है उसको थोड़ा 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 देते रहते हैं.
கோயிலேருந்து எப்போ நமக்கு கையில் பிரசாதம் கிடைக்குதோ அப்போ நம்ம கையில் நமக்கு முன்னால் யாரெல்லாம் பார்க்குறவங்களோ கிடைக்கிறோமோ அவங்க எல்லாருக்குமே அந்த பிரசாதத்தை கையில் வச்சு கொஞ்சம் 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 அப்படி அப்படியே கொடுக்குறோம் இல்லையா?
तो वाइब्रेशन वो प्रसाद है, अपने अंदर भरता है और सारा दिन में जिसको हम मिलते हैं उसको वो बाबा की वाइब्रेशन हमसे मिलती जाती है.
ஸோ வைப்ரேஷன் அப்படிங்கிறது பிரசாதம். ஸோ பாபாட்டேருந்து நமக்கு கிடைக்கிது. மற்றும் முழு நாள் நம்ம யாரெல்லாம் சந்திக்கிறோமோ அவர்களுக்கு நம் மூலமாக அந்த வைப்ரேஷன்ஸ் கிடைச்சிட்டே போகுது.
शांति और शक्ति की अंजलि सबको देंगे कैसे जब तक सुबह सुबह भरेंगे नहीं.
அமைதி மற்றும் சக்திக்கான அஞ்சலியை நம்ம எப்படி எல்லாருக்குமே கொடுக்க முடியும்? காலங்காத்தால் எனக்குள்ளே நிரப்பலைன்னா எப்படி கொடுக்கறது?
कौन कौन रेडी शिवरात्रि तक आने के लिए?
யாரெல்லாம் சிவராத்திரி வரைக்கும் டெய்லி சென்டருக்கு வரத்துக்கு 26 நாளைக்கு சென்டர் வரத்துக்கு யாரெல்லாம் தயார்? ரெடி? கை
सिर्फ 26 डेज कौन रेडी है आने के लिए?
வெறும் 26 நாளைக்கு டெய்லி முரளி கிளாஸ்க்கு சென்டருக்கு வரத்துக்கு யாரெல்லாம் தயாரோ அவங்களாம் கை தூக்குங்க.
आपको देखकर कोई और भी उठा लेगा, हाथ उठा लो.
உங்களை பார்த்து மற்றவங்க கூட தூக்குவாங்க, அதனால் தூக்குங்க பார்க்கலாம்.
आओ उठा के रखना, फोटो खींचेगा भैया, उसको पता है फोटो खींच.
கையை தூக்கியே மேலே வச்சுருங்க. ஃபோட்டோகிராஃபர் பிரதர் அங்கே போய் ஃபோட்டோ எடுங்க.
दूसरे का भी उठा दिया.
மற்றவர்களும் சேர்ந்து தூக்கிட்டாங்க.
अच्छा है.
நல்லது.
बाद में कोई पश्चाताप नहीं होना चाहिए.
பின்னால் பச்சாதாபப்படுற மாதிரி எதுவும் ஆயிடக்கூடாது.
है ना? पश्चाताप नहीं होना चाहिए कि हम कर सकते थे और अब तो समय वो वाला आ गया है.
பின்னால் நம்மளால் செஞ்சுருக்க முடிஞ்சிருதே, பண்ணியிருக்க முடிஞ்சிருக்கோமே அப்படின்னு பச்சாதாபம் ஏற்படுற மாதிரி ஆகிடக்கூடாது. இப்போ நேரமும் அந்த மாதிரி வந்துருச்சு.
2025 तो दुनिया बोल रही है बहुत कुछ होना शुरू हो गया है.
2025 உலகத்தில் இருக்கவங்க சொல்கிறாங்க நிறையா ஆக ஆரம்பிச்சிருச்சு அப்படின்னு.
तो पहले नहीं भी आए, अब शुरू कर लेते हैं.
ஸோ அது வர்றதுக்கு முன்னாலே இப்போ நம்ம முதல்ல ஆரம்பிச்சிடலாமே.
कोई बच्चा पूरा साल नहीं भी पढ़े ना, लास्ट 1 महीने में पढ़ के भी फर्स्ट आ सकता है.
யாராவது ஒரு குழந்தை முழு நாள் படிக்கல அப்படின்னா கூட லாஸ்ட் ஒரு மாதம் நல்லா படித்து ஃபஸ்ட்டில் வந்துடலாம்.
उसको बनना है लास्ट सो फास्ट. लास्ट में भी हम क्या आ जाएंगे, फास्ट करके फर्स्ट आ जाएंगे.
ஸோ அவங்கள லாஸ்ட் ஸோ ஃபாஸ்ட்டுன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. ஸோ லாஸ்ட்லேயாவது நம்ம முயற்சி பண்ணி வேகமாக ஃபாஸ்ட்டாக செஞ்சு ஃபஸ்ட்டில் வந்துடணும்.
तो खुद कल मुरली क्लास आएंगे और मेहमानों को शिविर के लिए लेकर आएंगे.
ஸோ சுயம் நீங்கள் நாளைக்கு காலையில் முரளி கிளாஸ்க்கு சென்டருக்கு வருவீங்க மற்றும் விருந்தினர்களை கேம்புக்காக சொல்லி கூட்டிகிட்டு வருவீங்க.
कोई हो सकता है आपकी पहचान का जो प्रोग्राम में नहीं भी आया हो, क्योंकि वर्किंग टाइम है ना ये 9:30 to 11:30, लेकिन तो भी वो सुबह आ सकते हैं कल शिविर के लिए.
யாராவது ஒரு சில விருந்தினர்கள் கெஸ்ட்டு வந்து இன்றைக்கி ப்ரோக்ராமுக்கு வராமல் கூட இருந்திருப்பாங்க. ஆனால் காலையில் நாளைக்கு வந்து கேம்ப் டைம் வந்து உங்களுக்கு காலையில் தானே இருக்குது, அதனால் அவங்களுக்கும் நீங்கள் சொல்லி சென்டருக்கு நாளைக்கு கூட்டிகிட்டு வாங்க.
तो उनको लेकर आना है सबको.
அதனால் அவங்களை கூட நாளைக்கு எல்லாரையும் கூட்டிகிட்டு வாங்க.
ओके जी, बाबा शुक्रिया. ओम शांति.
பாபாவுக்கும் நன்றி. ஓம் சாந்தி.
अब हम भी ऐसे फरिश्तों की तरह जाएंगे बाहर जैसे मेहमान गए थे.
இப்போ நாம் கூட ஃபரிஷ்தாக்கள் போலவே எப்படி கெஸ்ட்டு போனாங்களா அமைதியா, அதே மாதிரி போவோம். முற்றிலும் ஃபரிஷ்தா போல
एकदम साइलेंस में बैठेंगे और फिर जैसे दीदी बताएंगे फरिश्तों की तरह उठेंगे, और वो शांति और शक्ति की वाइब्रेशन रेडिएट करते हुए घर तक चलेंगे.
அமைதியாக இருப்போம். அப்புறம் சிஸ்டர் எப்படி சொல்கிறாங்களோ அந்த மாதிரி அமைதி சக்தியினுடைய வைப்ரேஷன்ஸை பரப்பிட்டு ஃபரிஷ்தாவாகவே நம்ம வீடு வரைக்கும் கூட போவோம். சாந்தி. ஒரு கீ செயின் கெஸ்ட்டு யாரோ ஒருத்தர் வண்டியோட கீ செயின் மிஸ் பண்ணிகிட்ருக்காங்க. ஸோ அது சிஸ்டர் கையில் இருக்குது, அவங்க வாங்கிக்கலாம். ஒரு கீ செயின் யாரோ மிஸ் பண்ணிட்டு போயிட்டாங்க, வண்டியோட கீ செயின். ஸோ அதை அவங்க வாங்கிக்கலாம். சாந்தி.
ஓம் சாந்தி. நம்ம சிவானி பென் இப்போ அவங்க இங்கிருந்தே நம்ம திருச்சி